Alright, in this video we're discussing the pricing plans and generally how pricing works in the whole white label. Now, in the pricing section, you can create your pricing plans about your whole system and how much you want to charge your users for your do-it-yourself solution. So the idea is, for example, a customer registers, starts a free trial, and they can pick a plan to upgrade to. And here you'll probably start with 3 plans that you can customize. They are just examples. Now, in each plan, you can click on Edit Plan and you can start editing everything about it. So what is the idea here? You have a base pricing plan. The base pricing plan basically determines what kind of limitations and how much we're going to be charging you. Now, we have 8 plans that we call them base plans, and that will determine again how much we charge you and what kind of limitations these plans get. So for example, personal plan, one of the most used ones, up to 20 pages, up to 5 products. You had the CRM and other cool features around $5. This is what we charge you. Now here you set up how much you want to charge the customer, so you can charge as much as you want. That will not affect how much we charge you because our fees are flat. And as you know, the higher the partnership, the better, the lower the fees. So you can put your monthly when billed annually, so times 12 basically will be charge the customer, and here is the month-to-month fee. So here you can adjust what you want the customer to have as limitations. If you want to display the plan or to be hidden, and if you want to show the trial batch or not, generally I recommend to be unticked because obviously they subscribe. They don't have to see the badge at the bottom of their screen of their website. And you can of course add a name. So that's how it works, basically, how to set up your plan. And again, if you change and you want to provide more features, of course it will be higher and more expensive because it will get more features here. So this way you can create a few different pricing plans. My personal recommendation is no more than 3, and 4 even is too much, because that gives too much options for people when they get confused and uncertain. But like 2-3 plans is pretty great, up to 4. Now, you can also, so this information, you can also edit the text about each plan. So from here, you can change that as well to write something that you want. So if you want to use the system to charge and have other services here, other things, maybe consultations, maybe some other tools that they get for the subscription, no problem. You can list them here. This is just text that you add. It's fully customizable. Feel free to edit it however you want. And these plans that you build here, that's the key thing. They'll also be seen inside the system when somebody tries to upgrade, and here inside the website. If you have a pricing page, for example, and that if you're using the pricing widget that we discussed in the previous videos, which is this one, that will pull information from here. So that will populate into the pricing widget and it will show onto your website and again inside the system. What do we mean by inside the system? So when a customer registers and starts their free trial, for example, when a person goes are inside the system, they'll see the trial batch at the bottom. So when they click on it, they'll go to the billing section of your whole builder and they'll see the plans. So they'll be able to select a plan and upgrade. So that's why it is important to set up your pricing plan so people can actually pick the plan and pay to you. Now, in order for them to pay, there is one key factor, and that's that you have to connect your payment processor. Otherwise, you will not be able to charge the user, so these plans would not be working. So now you have to go to Settings, Payment Processor, and make sure that you connect your processor, like Stripe, for example, or some other of the ones that are listed here. You can also select your currency, don't forget that. And that will allow you to collect the full amount. Yes, so you'll be collecting the full amount from the user. So in this case, you'll be collecting the 24 times 12 or the 29 every month. So it depends if they pay yearly or monthly. And you get 100% of this fee from the user. Yes, 100% goes to you. Now, for every upgrade from a trial project to an active one, or from expired to an active one, the activation will also create a pending charge to us, like this. So you very clearly see for what we're going to be charging you and how much we're going to be charging you. And our fees are going to be not charged right away. We don't want to spam you with a lot of invoices. We do that once a week. If there are any pending charges to us, we just collect them once a week. and if there isn't any, we just see what we have on the next week or in the next month, etc., etc. So it is very transparent and very easy to understand. And for every transaction, you can also see it here in the transaction section. So basically there you can see all the payments that has happened or attempts to do from your customers to your pricing plans. Simple and clear. Now we have a lot of questions: how much to charge? How much is normal? What should I be charging my customers? Now this is a question that is very, very open, and there is no right or wrong answer. Well, actually there is a lot of wrong answers, but there is not a right one. Now the idea behind that is because every platform is very different. So who is your target market? What are they usually using? How much they're paying, how good they are. I mean, what geolocation might be. If you're in a more expensive country, you can charge, more. If the target market is like, usually, let's say lawyers have, bigger budgets, they have specific needs, maybe you can charge a specific fee. So it depends on your target market, but my recommendation depends on what is your customer acquisition cost. If it is really expensive to get a new customer, so you have to adjust the pricing to be according to that, because you should not be losing money. Of course, the idea here is to make money. Maybe it will take a few months to recoup the investment, the acquisition, but again, we'll talk more into details in the other videos. But take that under consideration. How much it takes you to acquire a customer, what is the, it will be hard to estimate the lifetime value, but, for how many years you expect them to stay with you, how much are the competitors, what kind of features you provide for the value, that's what we are so proud of, is that this system provides so much value than everybody else, so that it justifies a pricing that you might want to charge and still be competitive to the others, yet they provide a totally better solution in every aspect. So it's a combination of all these things. So there is no just $10 for this, $20 for that, and case closed. No, it's so different. So have to take into consideration those things, and check out the other videos where we talk more about pricing and strategies and stuff like that. But this is about pricing, basically setting up your pricing plans, adding them into your website in some form or another, and basically how people can pick a plan and upgrade for that. This is it. And again, you can charge inside your website as well with the subscription widget. We have a video about that, specifically how to actually do promotions and other things. And again, you can have all this pricing basically to be linked to a page where they can actually purchase the plan. So very simple. Again, we'll talk it about in the subscriptions and promos and such. But yeah, this is how pricing works, how to show it on your website, and basically people how to subscribe on it. When they start their free trial, they can just pick and upgrade inside the builder. If you want them to pay upfront, you can use the subscription widget to do so. This is pricing. I hope that you enjoyed this video, and talk to you in the next one.